Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. This is Xeqqed coming at you here with another fun troop training video. So in this video we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Right, so I'm a little chunky, you can see I'm 2.3 billion might, so I'm thinking I probably need to go a little bit lower. Right, 2.3 billion is huge. I've been 2.7 billion, almost 3 billion before, but I'm really getting tired of being so large. So I thought I might consider something that many rally leaders I've seen doing recently. They have been going with tier 1 / tier 4 / tier 5 comps. But I already have a lot of tier 2, so this is going to be interesting, right? So look at all the speed ups. I've got 2.8 thousand 3-hour speed ups, 7.3 thousand 15-hour speed ups, and wait for it, a lot of 3 days, which aren't going to be that helpful here. See, 806 3 days. They're not going to be that helpful because we're going to be doing mainly tier 1. But it's a lot of speed ups, and they're just sitting around begging to be used, so let's use some of them. Always remember your boosts. Remember what I say, guys. Remember that 20% or 10%, if that's all you got, that works too. So first, before we start on the tier 1, of course I go and see if I can get the number right. So, you know, I always struggle. I normally cut this out, but sometimes it's fun to watch me struggle. You know, who doesn't like watching a little bit of struggle every once in a while? But fine, here we go, 8 hours, there we go. And here I go. Now I'm thinking, okay, well, I got to do a little bit of tier 4. I thought it would translate well, the 8 hours for the tier 1 into the 3 days for the tier 2, but it didn't. So here I go. I'm trying to make the time right. Trying quite hard. Finally get it. There we go. Lock it in. I'm just going to get this tier 4 back up to 1 million, right? Because it's low. So here we go. We're going to go real quick. As soon as we check the comp, though, we got to make sure we know what's going on. So, right, the comp is a little messed up right now. Like I said, we need the tier 4 inf. And then the tier 2. I have a lot of tier 2, but I want to be mainly tier 1. I'm not thinking I want to take a lot of rallies. I just want to be able to take a few, and I want to be low might. So, let's first fix the tier 4, and then we'll go into the tier 2. So, here we go. There we go. You see I fixed the tier 4, got 1 million, just wanted 1 million. I got a little bit more of the other ones, but I just wanted to be sure that I'm sort of even, except for with the tier 2 and the tier 1. So here we go. I got to fix the time again because I had to mess it up for the tier 4, and I'm going to do 5 million tier 1 inf, 35 million tier 1 range, and then 5 million tier 1 cav. Just so that I can still have a front line, but not be so fat with my 20 million tier 2 range, because it's just so huge. So again, you see me making sure it's using 8 hours. Yep, my training speed's 683, so it's a little high for tier 1, but here we go. Let's speed it up.
Canvas of a burning sky, dodging embers of a world on fire. Yet there's still hope when you're by my side. They say it's darkest right before the light. Stay with me tonight, far from the fading light. We can leave it all behind. Just breathe and feel alive.
And you see, there we go, 5 mil. I'm going to go a little bit over 5 mil just in case, I don't know, somebody pyruses me and it hits these guys. But now I'm going to do some range. And I'm also, again, I always try to make sure that it uses the right speed up type, because I have done that where it just uses the wrong speed up type continuously and it is painful. So here I just make sure make sure that it's doing right. I don't know why I went to change the training. I guess I'm actually going to try to use 9 hours so that I can get rid of some 60 minutes. And eventually, when the 8 hours run out, I'll start using 3 hours rather than, overspending in some other weird combination of speed ups. So here we go, 9 hours. Doing the range, I'm going to make sure it's using the 8 hour first plus the 60 minutes because that's, the most logical thing, and it is. So here we go. Just got to speed it up and get into it. Let's go.
Light reflecting what we are inside. Let the truth be your guide. Stay with me tonight, far from the fading light. We can leave it all behind. Just breathe and be alive. Stay with me tonight, far from the fading light. We can leave it all behind. Just breathe and feel alive.
And you see here, I'm just making sure again that it's using the right speed ups. Always gotta make sure of that.
Seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea, into the blue. They change but in a cycle that I can't lose. Each painful but delightful to live through. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. Maybe this time next year you'll reappear for no reason. But I'll cherish every day until you come my way this season. The seasons turn and change just like your mind. Like the sun gives into the moon, into the night. Time continues marching, it slowly crawls.
And you see I hit 10.6 million. And I stopped because I'm like, well, I should probably do a little bit of the cav first. It doesn't make sense to just do all of the range at once. So swap around a little bit. So here we go.
Not for long, just a time, just like another season. Maybe this time next year you'll reappear for no reason. But I'll cherish every day until you come my way this season. Each time of year carries memories, like a never fading whisper in the breeze. Oh, we will keep on changing all over again.
5 million tier 1 cav. I know it seems kind of crazy, but some rally leaders have been doing it, trust me. And of course my 7.3 million siege is also a little ridiculous, right? So here we are, 5, 10, 5, and 7 of course. So now we're going to finish up the range. $15 million tier 1 archers. A little silly, right? And here I'm just fiddling around, trying to see if I can get the time fixed at all. I go back down to 8 hours just so that I can see if I can use up the rest of the 8 hours. But, you know, it's just me fiddling around. So here at 18 million, I'm just going to sort of slow down and assess the situation, right? So now I'm thinking, okay, I've got 18 million tier 1 archers. What's going on here? So I check the speed up level, of course, because, you know, I don't want to run out of speed ups. So I'm saying, oh, well, okay, I'm out of the rest of speed ups. So here I'm looking at my comp, just seeing what's up, and now I'm going to go to the castle actually and, you know, get a better view of the comp, because it's never a good idea to look at it in the barracks. So here we go. It's just as ridiculous as I thought it would be, but we're going to keep going because I've already committed to this. And I want to see how it works, right? So if anyone rallies me, I'll let you guys know how this works. And I moved up to 15 hours as well because I was so tired of training the low numbers and I ran out of the small speeds. So now I'm training at 15 hours, gonna get it done a lot quicker. Let's go. $20 million tier 1 archers. Now you see, I'm actually going to stop at 22 million here again. I know only 4 million up, but if you notice, you look closely, my training boost ran out. So now I need to put a piece of champion gear back on so that I can get my training boost back up to a reasonable level so that I can use a 15-hour speed up and not a 15-hour speed up and some change. So here we go. Just got to correct that time and let's do it. Get back into it. tier 1 range.
Hand on the wheel, got my pistons pumping, all 800 horses running. Oh baby, 125 in the middle of the night, got my engine thundering. Dream machine, racing queen, I'll take you wherever you wanna go. Let's blow this town, break the speed of sound. Tonight
30 million tier 1 range. How crazy is that? And here I am just checking the number of speed ups that I got, seeing if I got enough. I definitely have enough. I started with what, 8,000, but I'm just kind of marveling in the fact I have 30 million tier 1 range. Pretty crazy. So now let's finish off. I said I'm getting to 35 and I meant it, so let's do 35 million tier 1 range.
flashing behind me. Dream machine, racing queen, you live for high seas, you live for high seas.
You guys enjoy this sort of narrated training video? Because if you do, I can certainly produce more of them next time I do training videos. It's, I don't know, maybe it's more fun to watch than just text boxes on a screen. Let me know in the comments.
Injection, drop the clutch, pedal to the floor, turn that kitty pot into a lion's roar. Dream machine, racing queen, I'll take you wherever you wanna go. Let's blow this town, break the speed of sound. Tonight we own the road. Dream machine.
And lords and ladies, as IGG says, there you have it. 35 million tier 1 range. Training probably about 45 million tier 1 total. Simply ridiculous, right? So now I have 92 million troops, but 45 million of them are tier 1. Oh no, 52 million of them are tier 1, right? Because if you think about my siege as well. So, really, I have a very odd comp. That means we need to kill some tier 2. Maybe I'll do that on stream sometime. But now I'm just gonna sort of look around, check the finished comp in a prettier view. Yep, that is indeed a 55 million frontline, 35 million tier 1, 20 million tier 2. Very, very odd, but I want to see how it works. I've seen some really strong leads do it. You know, the ones with the 1.7 billion base might like I have. So I'm gonna see if it works out for me. It might not, I might burn, but we'll see. Hopefully there'll be a video that lets you know either way. So, in the meantime, this has been Xeqqed. Thank you so much for watching all my videos and all the support, guys. I'll be sure I keep getting some content out to you. It's no fun when I don't post, I know, but, you know, everything happens. I didn't like the last video, but I'm going to keep bringing you guys some fun content. So, be sure you like, subscribe, share, and I'll be sure to give you guys more streams in the future, more voiceovers, everything you want. So, see you later.